login screen. You love me. I'm already late. Do you love me, Soulframe? Please love me. Ooh, network response. It does not like me today. Maybe it's a sign. We'll see. Logs. Okay.
Hello, how are you, Helix Rook? Lol.
Helix, how are you going? I'm just trying to log into Soulframe and I don't think it likes me today. It liked me earlier. Meep meep. Oh no, are you tired? What time is it there for you, my dear? Yeah, wow, okay, it really doesn't like me. I'm really late and I'm eating lunch. I'm hoping the game likes me, but it looks like the servers are not. Oh. Maybe... Or maybe it's just user error. Okay. 2 AM. Okay. The game does like me. Look, I'm using your favorite pact, the Hand of Mora. 2 AM. That's fair if you can't sleep. Not ideal, but yeah. Bear with me. I'm just trying to like pull some stuff up and rearrange. Alright, so it seems to be all good. Cool. Alright, there we go. I'm just getting like my little chitty chats up. Chitty chat. Chitty chat. Okay. Chitty chats, they're all G. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm probably going to do a much shorter stream this afternoon because A, it's 2 AM for you, and B, I do have IRL things to do. I was supposed to be on around like 3:30, I believe, judging by schedule time, so I failed to start on my own time. Not failed, but I was just like heating up lunch and like, I feel like I've got something to do. And sure enough, I had a little pop-up from like an hour ago being like, Soulframe stream. I'm like, oh, that's what I was supposed to be doing. But I did do a, probably like a longer stream earlier too. It was really good. It was a lot of fun. Give me your soul. And then, yeah, got heaps done, to be honest. Which is good. And I think I fixed like the meow cat for the stream. It was pretty loud before. So now I think I have it under control. So I thought jump on for like an hour. Because it's currently 4:23 PM. And I do have some life things to do to get done, and then I will probably be doing the really cool like Envoy's journey tomorrow morning. That'll roughly go for about an hour, and that is something that I look forward to. So yeah, I was very late for this afternoon to start, which is not ideal. But there was quite a bit of really good fragment dropping. I think we did quite a few runs with the Sparrowtails as well. Not as much as the Blessed Joineries though, which is something I still am endeavoring to find. Probably like the Joineries of Mora more so than anything. I'm mostly basing a lot of the builds around courage. And I'm going to look at the Skilter, and I'm probably going to put that as a courage-based secondary as well. Indeed, they are elusive. And luckily enough, I had quite a few people pop into my stream, which was awesome. We had some really cool like live talk things. And I also told everyone to go follow you. Because I love your streams, and I love being able to play with you. So hopefully they do join into the, Yes, I know, I am very sneaky, but I'm allowed to because it's my stream. But also, respectfully, if you don't want me mentioning, I'm also, like, I can still recommend quietly via my Twitch recommended channels. So it's kind of more of like an indirect nudge. Like if I'm not online and people can see that you're a recommended channel that I definitely recommend, then if you prefer it to happen that way, then more than happy to continue doing that. Had a decent creep earlier, but it was nice. Haven't played Palia in a hot minute. Yeah, how did everything go? I saw that you're on. No headbutting, please. Jesus. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The Skilter, or at least the Flyblades with Hand of Mora, do adapt quite well damage-wise. I'm gonna make the changes for the Hand of Mora thing, which I think the devs at D are gonna be looking at anyway, with the Hand of Mora, which is good. But yeah, how did the Palia stream go? It looks really nice. It looks very peaceful.
You're in the Banneret sector, Envoy.
Oh, Lady D.
I wager my Drax on you.
I love Lady D. Don't know why I'm going British, but there you go. You can take the arrow hail, guys. Nice, that's good. No, that's okay. If you're just here to chill and my dulcet tones help you fall asleep because I sound boring, excellent. You get some rest. I'll keep talking.
And don't expect me to make it too easy for you.
Oh, okay. That's a challenge there, Lady D. I like it. I'm kind of a little bit, yeah, I'm distracted by food because I got food in front of me and I'm like, wonder if I could do a bit of a sneaky lunch while I stream. So I thought, why not? It's a work lunch break, you know? Not quite the work, but it's still work. But what's the cheesy dragon game? Yeah, food is life, that's for sure. I actually just jumped off a Warframe playthrough for like an hour. It's with one of the guys that jumped into chat before, Jacta. He's awesome. We've known each other for a while, and I said, hey, like I'm thinking, you know, jump into Warframe. Do you want to like jump in and play? And he's like, hell yeah, I'm like, dope. So he pulled out, oh, this is the aura. That's so much better. Okay, and that's with soul mode. That's amazing. Very nice. That's really nice to see that being implemented. Awesome. I think that should translate over to the squad eventually as well. Once the connection kind of bits and pieces are worked out. It's a Roblox game. I play with the nibblings. Oh, nice. But I've been trying to farm stuff without them because they're so demanding on dragons. They want, so got to get supplies. That's fair. I'm going to take the direct path, so I'm going to go through to the Mona. And then we've got the Vadigar Stag. Really, really hoping the Vadigar Stag drops at least 2 of the Blessed Joineries. 1 of each would be ideal. I almost got it. No, you don't. Look, I've got flame, and my flames burn through water. There we go. Excellent. Alright. And the stag is right in front of me. Hello, you lot. What's going on today? Yo, come on. Be nice. I'm just trying to set you all on fire. Oh. Thank you very much for your patronage and your soul. Ah, and thank you very much for yours too, sir. Okay. Not gonna lie. Hand of Mora, the second ability, should be its first. Literally. And then you wouldn't have as much of an issue for leveling it. And then get rid of this. It's terrible. Although it looks pretty cool in the sky, like a firework. No! Yo, okay. So the damage amplification of them while you've got the heart active is pretty insane. Oh great, here comes the stag. Alright, 1, 2, get out of the way. Hey! Oh, okay, good. I barely survived that, but there you go. Wait, no, where's the other shrimp? Okay. Oh, good. You're stuck on a tree. Excellent. Damn it. See? That's why I don't like the third ability. It is sluggish. There we go. At least I got all my goodies from the shrimp. Come on, run away. I'm in danger. No, you don't get to do that. But I'm going to hit your bell. How about that? Hmm. Yo, okay, tantrum time, is it? Eh. See, look, it's such a slow move. Cool concept, I guess, in a different world. Alright, let's see if we can burn you alive. Yay, fireworks. Okay. Alright, those don't do too badly. But hitting that bell definitely hits the spot. Literally. Bye, Flappy Bird. Alright, Blitzel is at 10. I've got the Tempered Quicksilver. Oh, and we got the Rook again. Okay. Cool. Now, Blessed Joineries. I think you've mentioned before, roughly around Winden, I believe, for the Joinery. So I think I'm gonna, like, hang out there and see if I can get some up there. Otherwise, I think, like, Birdie's Bog over this way. This is actually quite a good farming area. I'm gonna do that first, only because I'm lazy and it's closer. I think that'll work well. Because I would really like to see if I can get at least one joinery of Mora and another joinery of the Sabine, I believe it is, for Spirit. Thank you. No, none of that. See, interesting. He hit me and the aura went off and I didn't lose any health whatsoever. I find this pact is a very interesting one. Iridis' spirit already dead? Yay! Hello, Safina's Grace. That's the one. Thank you. I always get them mixed up with the, I know Mora. Like, Mora's like the trader's lady of God, sun as well. It's the two suns and the moon, but I always get them confused with the Grace and Spirit. Welcome. How are you going? Yeah. Easy enough to mix them up. I guess so. Aww. Hey, little otter. Be free. Let's have a look. So, Tarajata. Alright, I'm gonna spin down this way, and hopefully I get a Sparrowtail 3-tier at least. And then we'll go from there. Oh, Beaver versus Otter. Oh, it's a Beaver. I get confused. I'm trying to level the same pact and not sure how I'm feeling about it at the moment. The fire procs seem to be really inconsistent. You are correct on that already. I've been banging on about this pact for a while, and I'm sure that there's a lot of people who've been having like input and output for it. The first ability, Ignis Wrath, is still really good, but leveling the pact is quite difficult because the first ability is like a fire damage AoE. It's
Looks up with big, sad eyes or
it's a bit
meow,
difficult
meow.
to do
I'm
the
just a
leveling
little
stuff.
hungry for some treats and cuddles. Maybe a few
alright,
more
Meowstar.
pets from my viewers. Lol.
Lol. How dare you, lol. Aw, thank you, Helix, for feeding Meowstar. It's just doing silly things. It could be good, but man, it seems
Cracks
some
open
work.
fortune cookie.
It does need
Peers
work,
at
you're
the
right
scrap
on
of
that.
paper,
And
you will have a
I think with the
positively perfect day. Lol grins and licks paw.
I think with the Soul Short that came out last week, they were mentioning that Hand of Mora is going to be looked at. Not straight away, but they are aware of a lot of people being like, dude, like, this pact needs some work. So they're definitely aware of it. I think what they're going to do is work on Tether and Siren and Aselda to, like, basically encapsulate and just make sure that they're operating the way that they want them to. And everyone in the community is, like, basically happy with them. And for the most part, I think all the three of the packs are, the starter packs are really, really decent. But this one is definitely something that does need work. I think for the rotation of the abilities are a little bit, like, askew. Like, to have a shielded kind of glow heart as your second ability, I think that one makes more sense to kind of have it in the first slot. And then Ignis Wrath could definitely be its third ability. But I've talked to quite a few people about the Ode Tempest Pact, the one with, like, the Roly Ball of Fire. I think that one should replace this ability, the third ability, on Hand of Mora, because it's just kind of like a single firework that doesn't really do much. So, hey, is this early access? Roberto. Indeed it is. It is the Soulframe Preludes 10 at the moment, and the Preludes 11 should be dropping later this year. It is still very early stage, but even for being in a pre-alpha state, it's still a really good spot. And they've worked on quite a lot of stuff really, really, really well and quite effectively, in my opinion. But it's been a really, really good game to be a part of, because it's in, like, its testing phase still. And even seeing some of, like, the minuscule changes that have come through are still, like, big steps for the game, from my opinion. And yeah, I've been part of it since Preludes 8, and now it's in 10, and it's almost at 11. So really looking forward to a lot of the new systems that are going to be arriving, and looking forward to testing, like, a whole bunch of stuff. So, are you also, like, a Warframe player as well, or? I really like it at this state. Oh, cool. So you are playing Soulframe. Dope. Yeah, I think the state of it is pretty good so far. I was having a chat earlier with another one of my mates who streams as well. He's Australian as well, Skindog, and we were both kind of agreeing to disagree. Like, I'm happy being part of, like, the pre-alpha state of Soulframe, but he's more of, like, nah, I'd rather just wait until everything's fleshed out and then play, which I think is, you know, that's completely fair, I think. But I'm actually enjoying the whole testing realm of it, seeing what works, seeing what's not working, and then just having a bit of fun with it, and being able to give feedback. It's a really, like, fun side project. And the way that I think about doing streaming as well is that I get to give, like, literally live feedback on what's working, what may not necessarily be working, things that, like, I like as a player, and so on. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the rate of it at the moment. Me and my bro want to destroy it quickly. Oh, like as in you want to like just smash through the game? That's fair enough. I'm a little bit more of like a take my time. I like to enjoy, get a little bit more immersive. I don't really like to speedrun stuff, to be honest. I mean, speedrunners, like, they definitely have their place in the gaming world for sure. But me, I prefer to test things out and take my time a little bit more. And just get a little bit more immersed in the environment that I'm playing in as well. September for P11? Hell yeah, just not an official date. Bromius, I know. I'm very excited to get the Bromius pact. I think that'll be really nice. I'm kind of hoping it's almost like an earth or like rock-based kind of pact, to be honest. Something maybe that will give like, I don't know, something earthy-based. Because I was having another discussion with a few others too earlier, Helix, when we were discussing the differences of like Hand of Mora. Hand of Mora is, yeah, it's, you know where it's at with its like kit and whatever. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. But I think once the, I think I'm gonna switch the pact though. I will switch away from Hand of Mora for now. Not for speedrun, but we play a lot of house, so a lot of games finish quickly. Oh, okay, cool. Right, got you. Nice. I'm just saying if we plant a tree as part of the pact, I'm not sure how I'd feel. I mean, we plant a plant with like the Elder Bloom and the Acelda. I mean, that I get, but planting, yeah, I think planting a tree with like an actual pact as an ability, I mean, nah. In my opinion, like, yeah, that would be strange. But with the new update, correct me if I'm missing any information on this one, Helix, but I'm pretty sure that they're working on Siren, Acelda, and Tetherin, so they're going to be adding their actual, like, icon models in, which will be nice. So maybe that's what it'll be. As far as the packs synergies go with, like, their abilities and how they operate, I think these three are definitely in, like, a really healthy state. The Trick of the Light is definitely, I guess, the shiner of the Siren Pact. Pixtrix Powder is pretty good. I wish it lasted just a little bit longer, to be honest, because I do like it. I would like it even if it, if you increase like the range of it, it would like spread through the air kind of thing to like a certain radius, similar to like Astrosphere, which is like huge. Like that one's got a really big AOE, so I would like to see the Pixtrix Powder to just have a little bit more range on it and duration. The decoy is kind of cool. I do like the fact that if you drop your duration with it, it just annihilates them if you increase your courage, but yeah, that would be nice, but my brain isn't quite remembering all the things they are fixing. Yeah, I should probably go through the hotfix stuff as well. I haven't really got everything in front of me. I could pull it up, but hotfix patch notes and stuff like that, they are really good, so I'd have to sit and read and then reconstitute a lot of the information in smooth brain style, which
Hello,
I definitely claim myself to be smooth brain.
Lol.
Oh, lovely. We've got another Digidodgy. We love those. Cool. Well, that can happen, and boo. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. What were you talking about? It happens, I guess. I think I've probably got to upgrade a few bits and pieces, to be honest. Ooh, I think I do. Anyway, release date is still announced or not for the update? It'll be September. They've said that much. I don't know about the moat system. I believe at least the Bromius quest will be updated. And just hanging out and being a rat and flying through a bear's guts. I don't really want to say too much on that because I'd rather people experience it themselves, or at least like when it's actively on screen. Sinecure. I love you, Mada. You are one of my favorite characters, to be honest. Okay, let's just shoot the ground for nothing. Love that for you. The release of game? Oh, it's still quite a while away, Roberto. It won't be out for like an open state, but who knows? I mean, I think in comparison, like Warframe's still in like a beta kind of state. It's like officially out, but it's still like in a beta state of game. So mode system was supposed to be in P10, so I'm sad it was pushed. Yeah, true. Yeah, I know, it would have been nice to see it come through, but I think it's kind of good that they've taken a little bit more time on things as well. I'm sure it takes a while to flesh out that sort of stuff. Especially like with the game being so like fresh still, even though like 2 years to us is like forever, for them it's like, you know, a week of birthing a new creation. Ah, no, she's stealing my stuff. Okay. But not for PS5, only PS3. There hasn't really been any talks of cross-platforms, to be honest. I think it's easier while it's still in the state that it is to maintain it as a PC game just for now. I don't think it would be ideal to open it up to cross-platform, especially when they've still got a lot of kinks to be ironing out. Yeah, I think even in Warframe they're still ironing out bits and pieces with the cross-platform stuff as well. I think also adding like Android and iOS like to the roster of like playability. It's a lot of work, man. Like they're very entrepreneurial in the way that they operate, but I think with the state of Soulframe at the moment, yeah, it wouldn't be wise to expand it open to different platforms just yet. Indeed, Codex Rat. Hello. Indeed, it is Nimrod, and I love this animation. And we're throwing it the wrong way. Does that even work if it gets thrown the other way? Hilarious. Actually, that reminds me, I've got to go pick up my potion from Verminia. Granted, they've had mounts since January 2024, and we still haven't seen it. I'm sure that there's still like a lot of movement mechanics and stuff in there as well. I know like people get impatient for like when they say, hey, we're going to do this. Without a doubt, if enough of the community kind of say, hey, you've said you're going to do this. It's something I was talking about before with like, they do run like the business at the end of the day. And I don't think it's wise to rush things, and I respect that idea. I know I get really impatient for like really cool stuff that I see, and I'm like, hell yeah, like that'd be dope, but I can also understand too, like with the resources that are at hand, and you know, basically working on 2 different games, you know, it will take a bit of time, and it is a bit disappointing when, you know, you're kind of expecting something to come through and then it changes. But I can definitely understand that from a development business point of view. It's not ideal to the player base, but at the same token, I think they're very good at like creating a very open communication with like hundreds and thousands of players worldwide. And I don't think there's a lot of like studios or developers who really do that as well as what DE do, for sure. At least they're testing out Android now? Oh, no way. So one step closer to full domination. That's very true. Yeah, wow. I think it's pretty crazy though, hey, like to be able to be on basically every single platform on the planet that's huge. Solo only PC version. What is console? Marek, hello. How are you? You have to choose a class, or the equipment are their class. Funny enough that you asked that, I am doing a run through and playthrough on a baby account that I've got for Soulframe. I had one of my friends give me another code, and they said, look, you know, I think it's a good idea if you do it this way. I'm like, oh, okay. And funny enough, I was talking with Helix about it as well. And so I thought I'd start putting together at least like an Envoy's journey, like a catalog guide just live. So I've got that up on Twitch actually, and I'm going to be doing that tomorrow morning. And the whole concept around it is basically just to kind of guide people through Soulframe. If you're brand new to it and you're not really sure what to do, and it's to basically showcase an envoy's journey, like the use of like the journal, for example, for your fables or your quests, your codex. This is like the compendium that you get after you save one of the ancestors, and it holds all of the information within the game that you come across. Every single like nameplate that you see on this map here, it's quite a large area, and I think it was only exposed to like this area at the beginning, from my understanding, or very small, even just like the very first area. So I've come in, I think, at a good time to Soulframe's prelude, where Helix, for example, she's been part of Soulframe since it started. But yeah, it's still quite an alpha state. So I'm just catching up on chat. Marek, so this is beta? No, it's pre-alpha, so it's not even in an alpha state yet. So, meaning nothing's set in stone, nothing's in concrete. Depending on, you know, what the community like and the devs agree on with their timeline of development of the game in Soulframe, it's still in a very pre-alpha state. So it's not quite open to every single person just yet. But after TennoCon, they did open a window for 24 hours for anyone to basically gain access. So if you'd signed up, you got access. But if you went and signed up within that 24-hour window, you got access to Soulframe. So at the moment, it's still in a pre-alpha state. So there's still, think about it like clay. It's still very moldable. There's still lots that they can add and they can do, and just creating like the environment to be better and better with each prelude update, and it's pretty good so far, I have to admit that. So it's painful to level up now without any transport mechanism. True, yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily about, you know, speed running everything, getting through everything, and then being done. It kind of detracts from the the concept of the game. It's meant to be played. You're meant to run around. It's meant to be an immersive experience. There is fast travel coming into the game, but I mean, I've even talked about, I don't know if there's one around. Actually, perfect timing. This is what I've dubbed a soul gate. These guys do give you a fast travel mechanic in dungeons only. So say like you get to the end of a dungeon, or like midway, you can find one of these and you can teleport back to the dungeon entrance. This is a concept that I thought would be really cool. Like, say if like this gate is here and then you want to go like up here. If there's a gate around these areas, which generally most of the soul gates on the open world map at the moment are placed in areas between. So there's probably one roughly around this area. There'd definitely be a few over here as well. But to be able to like fast travel to like the north, east, south, and west areas of the map, because these are an asset in the game at the moment, like I have put suggestions in to say, hey, if we have capability to be able to use the soul gates in like the open world, even like giving it like a token or a ticket or something to activate it. Say for example, I got bored of like running around here and doing the Medicant King, which I'll probably go and do the Medicant King in a second. You know, I could give it something and I could teleport all the way up here, and then I could farm out, and then it has like a cooldown for like 15 or 20 minutes or something. That is stuff that I've like suggested in the past, but as far as like the mounts coming into the game, like I'm sure that there's a lot of development that goes into like the movement of the character, etc. Granted, we have Orangor's Pact, which has a wolf form that we can turn into. So as far as fast travel goes, we do have kind of like a fast travel mechanic in the game, but it does mean that you've got to go and do the She-Wolf Pact quest with Orangor and obtain her pact, build it, and then you've got access to it, and then you can level it up, up as well. So,
too much. Cat.
Yeah, it can be painful to level things up without any fast travel, but in all honesty, like, the game isn't meant to be like, you know, speed run, done, see you later. I mean, this is also touching on a point from before. Tantrum Lightning, you know, the game is meant to attract players to a degree of, hey, you know, the devs want you to play their game. They want you to spend time. So I think it's kind of counterintuitive to want to have like a super efficient fast travel in the game, because it's not necessarily necessary at the moment because of the amount of space that we have in the game. So say like we've got access to this one island. Who knows in like 12 months time, you know, will we have maybe like another island or 2 islands that we've got access to? Or have we got, you know, where's that the floating castle up here? Like, this is where we come from, like when you first start Soulframe. Like, that's where you start your journey, is all the way up there. But we don't have any access to it at the moment. So anything can happen, really. But I do definitely understand, like, on a player perspective and as a player of the game as well, there's definitely certainly things that I look at and I'm like, oh, I'd really like to have a bit of fast travel, at least some sort of form of it, so I don't feel like I have to jump in and run all the way from like here all the way up there, because I mean, who wants to do that? But at the moment, that's just what we have to do. Doesn't mean that it's going to stay like that way forever. It's just for the time being, as the game grows. And I mean, that also comes down to like developmental sensibilities as well. So I hope that makes sense in that capacity as well. I see you've unlocked the North Island World Tree. Yes, I did. Yeah. Yes, there was a certain area that you had to go to and you could walk through. Not something that I'm necessarily going to mention, but yes, there was a certain way of getting that that last World Tree in the very northern area, somewhere around there. I think it was about P9, or actually it was P8, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go do this. Yeah, I'll go do the 2-star Sparrowtails. Hopefully it doesn't take me away from the Medicant King. Or, bugger it, I'll just go do the King and see if he drops any good stuff for me. And hopefully he does. And hopefully that joinery bug is still kind of up and active. It'd be nice if I got at least like 3 blessed joineries, because I'd got like 3 weapons I'd really like to redo and reforge. Oh, that is something I wanted to mention, Helix, as well. With the joineries, there's one joinery that I was looking at before, but it isn't applicable to one of the weapons. I'm gonna see if I can tag it in that video. It was from the stream earlier today in Soulframe, so I'll see if I can tag it and I'll put the timestamp in the comments for it. But it should be the latest video that I've got on the YouTube. But Codex, yes, I did get the other tree that unfortunately we no longer have access to. And in all honesty, I haven't actually tried Garen Brood against the Medicant King yet, so I'll see how I go. And hopefully he knocks himself about with the bell too. Uh-oh. You've still got your eye on me, have you? I don't think so. Now that I know that that bell knocks him out, basically, and all of these dudes, it's great. He just knocks himself about all the time. See? This is great. And you can block his BS. Most of the time. Oh no. I'm sure that they'll fix this at some point where you can only ring the bell like a certain amount of times and then it wears off and then the Medicant King's like, yeah, you think you're so tough now? Alright, you can take my stampede of stampies. But yeah, how are you guys enjoying Soulframe? For those of you who do have, and then even if you guys who don't have it, let me know what you guys think on it. Would it be your style of play as well? He's still sitting there knocking himself out. I love it. Uh-oh. No. Oh, that was a dodge. Alright. Okay, those still block his move. That's good. Alright, so there's your stagger. I just did that glitch, walk from the northeast castle. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Ah, okay. I think they did have that patched last Preludes, I'm pretty sure. Oh, sorry, it was a few hotfixes ago. I think it may have been about hotfix 6 or 7, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, they did patch it up, so yeah, you can't really do it that way anymore, unfortunately. But I mean, I would assume that at some point we're going to get access to that area properly. But I mean, that's the whole point of the pre-alpha series, I guess, as well, is figuring out, hey, like, you know, how much of the game can we break? And that kind of basically... Oh, wow, I love that teleport move. It finally works properly. That's good. Yeah, I think that's the really fun part of being part of the Preludes as well, is that you get access to a game really, really early, and you get to break it. And then they get to fix it. And that's what makes the game better. Alright, you can swing your large sword over here, friend. Come on. Oh. Nope. You know what would be really cool, though? The Medican King and the Wazard together. That'd be really cool. Alright, so the second ability definitely gets him. Ah, that's a good idea. I just noticed with the Stampede, it hits the bell. So, there you go. There's a cheese for the Medican King. Just use Garen Rude's Pact, use the Stampede, the third ability, and there you go. You get automated bell rings. Alright. So it looks like you can do that, and then I'm going to do this. Oh, bro. Wow. Okay. I was not watching my health. Oh, well. But that's A-okay. I think there may be one of the stags over yonder. Oh, nice. I love that move. It is very cool. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. He can do a really big power shot. Get you do good. Okay. You can take your power move and go away. Uh-oh. No. Okay, I'm screwed. Almost. Oh, literally. Saved by the bell. Awesome. Does anyone else know that show, Saved by the Bell? It's really good. Excellent. Thank you. Oh, man. Come on. Give me a soul. There we go. Thank God for Smite. I swear. It has saved my butt like multiple times. The fact that it can replenish an ability and your health in one is amazing. Are you dead yet? No? Okay. Can I knock that crown off your head? You want to play target practice? Oh, okay. Maybe it's not a hittable asset yet. Oh, it's not. Okay. What about your face? Okay, his face is. He really doesn't want me to shoot him. Come on. I could do this all day. Actually, what about your ankle? Okay, your ankle, you don't like that being shot. Bye, bird. Alright, what did we get from you, Mr. Medican King? Ooh. Alright, so we got the bassinet, that's cool. Quicksilver tempered and Quicksilver rusted. I think it was the Quicksilver joinery that I was looking at before. Maybe you can make a small guide for all the puzzles in dungeon? Yeah, true, I'm more than happy to. If you want, here, I'll grab the social links and stuff and I'll swing that over to the tube. If you want, check out the Linktree thing I've got set up. I do like a lot of like short stuff. If there's anything particular that you guys want to do, just probably just like check on the shorts tab on YouTube. And if there's something that you want, I'm pretty sure Codex Rat, there's a small short that I've got that is like puzzle for chests or something like that. If you can jump in, it's one of like the last 13 shorts that I've done. They're roughly about like a minute long. Just chuck your message in there and just say, hey, can you like chuck that in and just say, hey, more puzzles and dungeons would be great or something like that. I'd really appreciate that, because then yeah, I can definitely make like a shorter concept video of like just going through to like different dungeons and doing the puzzles. So yeah, I'm more than happy to do that. That's the whole point of like doing the whole YouTube thing too. So if there's any particular puzzles that you want to see, like you can even join into like the Discord as well. I don't really know if I've got set it up very well, but I'll see what I can do and get that sorted out for you guys, because there is a channel that I do want you guys to feel like you can just easily just chuck some suggestions in there, be like, hey, can you showcase this? You know, I'm having a bit of trouble with whatever, and if I can do it, I definitely will. So awesome, thank you. Yeah, that's dope. Just because it makes it keep me on track, and then when I've got like I make like a day of like admin, so to speak, to go and do all this sort of stuff as well. So even in between stream, like I'll pump out, I don't know, like 10 to 15 shorts, labeling and all that kind of crap, and I find it really fun. So yeah, if there's more content that you guys want to see specifically to this game, I'm more than likely have knowledge around it, and if I don't, I'll find it. And more than happy to share that though. But what I was thinking of before, there was a joinery. I think I was looking at the skilter from memory, and then putting this one on, weapon charge rate plus 15%, and then damage plus 14. And now it wants to let me reforge it. I know I was trying to do that before, and it wasn't wanting to do it. But now it is. So no complaints there. But I'm not going to drop it down, because I've already got the extra damage on it too, so I don't want to stuff around with that. But the Bog and Myrtle, I did go and reforge it though. And I put the Blessed by Iridus on there for spirit, so I've made this like a spirit weapon. And it's really good, in all honesty. So I'm really enjoying that. Oh, it's nighttime. Okay. And we've got some nice shiny little shrimpies to go and take on. These guys scared the shit out of me when I first met them. I thought, they can't be that tough. And then they threw that out, and I got one shot, and I was like, that was bull. But I wonder, I just want to see how they activate their thing. It's just mostly by sound, but anyway. I probably shouldn't stuff around with them too much. Alright, shrimp. It's time to go. Your time is done. There we go. Jump in and grab those lanterns if you see them drop. They do drop a lot of the corrupt onyx, the silistite, and ichor. Really, really good materials. You do need them for armor collection and crafting. So very worthwhile. That's another reason why I like the Garen Rood. Generally under like 50% health, you can use the very first ability, and it completely screws those little dudes over. Do I have... I've got elixirs. Why am I not allowed to use them? Hmm? No healing? Am I bugged? Oh well, bug frame. Oh, I do need that free potion. Over mignon. Bonsoir. Ça va? Je suis SmoothOpurrator. Has she got any other extra stuff in here at the moment? Okay. Nope. Alright. I keep a very basic color concept at the moment until we get some more color customization within the game. I think we're getting new hairstyles as well. I'm not sure if that was mentioned or not for the new update, but I'm pretty sure that we will be. And I think the Envoy assets will be upgraded with that, so I'm really excited for that. Their movement's gotten a lot better, that's for sure. And I think they're basically using Soulframe as like a testing ground to add more things into Warframe, which is pretty cool. So I think there's a big benefit to that, I think, as well, because Warframe benefits as well. And I'm assuming that most of us here are Warframe affiliated as well. Very excited for some of the new content that's going to be coming through there as well. I'm probably not utilizing these the Garen Rood Pact as well as I should be, but let's just run with the herd and hopefully these guys get taken out. Oh no, I am bugged a bit. That's a shame. Oh well, at least I can still use some of the... Oh, there we go. Weird. Come on. Give someone a smite. I need it. Alright, I'm just doing a bit of a time check. It is almost hitting a 1 hour stream. Because I did a longer stream this morning, which I probably intend to start shifting to. I'm still going to do the afternoon streams, and apologies on being later than the anticipated start time. I do have the schedule up on Twitch, but I was making food before, and I thought, I feel like I've got something to do, and sure enough, I had my timer reminder pop up and be like, Soulframe stream, 3:30. I was like, nuts. I think I started at, what, like an hour later than I should have. So, apologies on anyone if you were, like, hanging out being like, is this mofo gonna show up or what? I generally do more of like an early morning stream my time, because it seems to hit quite a good time zone for most people who do end up rocking up, which has been really nice, to be honest. But I mean, it's all about, you know, game, life, questions, answers, talking stuff, and just a relaxed environment, I would say. And obviously, just sharing information as well. I'm a big advocate for that as well. Wait, did I get that chest? I think I have Space Brain today. I certainly do. Alright, let's have a look. Hello, friends of Sinecure. Hello. How now? Okay, you've got an alphanumeric name. Can you spell that for me so I know how to, I guess, announce your name in chat, please? Is it like... Good, I'm glad that you're doing good. Are you a Soulframer as well, or Warframer? It's basically NM. Okay, cool. I like that. I'm trying to think of what, like, kind of like dystopian movie that sounds very familiar to NM. You know what? It's Hunger Games. Yeah, nice. You're a Warframer? Awesome. Dope. You excited for the old piece update that's going to be coming through? Oh, wow. I dodged an arrow. I actually have some talent. Do you have a favorite Warframe that you like in Warframe? I honestly don't mind talking Warframe with Soulframe. And vice versa. If I do a Warframe stream, which I have a couple of times. But I find the engagement of Soulframe is really nice too. And the gameplay is a little bit more manageable, because as you guys know, Warframe is freaking hectic sometimes. Probably like Saren. Yeah, man. Saren was probably, I think, my third prime I got in Warframe. I think my very first prime was Wukong Prime. I was so chuffed when I got him. And then I'm pretty sure... Oh no, what? Why are we sundering the Sparrow's tails? I don't think so. But then as soon as I heard... The very first time, I still remember this, I was in Hydron Sedna. And I heard this like big scream, and I thought, what the F was that? And this Saren Prime like whipped past me, and then they did the miasma move again, and she screamed, and I was like, I need that Warframe. It was incredible. I was so chuffed about it. I think she was about, yeah, roughly like my third or fourth prime. I think, I can't even remember what my second prime was. But anyway, long time ago. I've been probably playing Warframe for roughly a decade. No, I'm not a founder, but I think I started maybe like a year or two after that. But I have been playing for a really long time. I love it. It's such a good game. An excellent community, man. Like, holy. And it's good that the good community is rolling through with Soulframe as well. It's really nice to see. Would I like play Soulframe too? Just started recently. Nice. Awesome. How you got codes in Soulframe, by the way? I wish I did. I did actually have two not long ago. It was probably about like a month or two ago. But I did them back to back. I did a giveaway, I think it was on a Saturday. So I have given those two codes away to the other two people that received them. And yeah, I mean, I could have saved them, but I thought, you know what? I had access to them, and I want more people in Soulframe. So it felt good to be able to give back to people and give them a code. So, oh, really? I would be very careful about that, even saying that in chat as well. Yeah, definitely wouldn't be mentioning that, because that is definitely against terms of service. And you're in a recorded chat too, so probably not ideal for you to be saying that in chat, to be honest. But yeah, if that's your way of doing something, then that's your way of doing something. Well, it does to the developers, and again, I probably wouldn't be bringing that combo to the table. You're just kind of putting another nail in your coffin, so you can continue saying what you're saying, that's fine, but definitely not something I'll be announcing, I would say. So, and you've also got a few very old Tenno and Soulframers in here as well. In chat, so yeah, probably not ideal to be announcing that at all. I really wouldn't be talking about that. So anyway, but yeah, Warframe has been a very long-term game of mine, and I'm glad to be adding the Soulframe to the roster of it. So, but yeah, as far as the extra codes at the moment, no. I unfortunately do not have extra ones at the moment. But I have had people in the community say, hey, like, I've got a spare code, I don't really need it. Then I can just do like a giveaway for it when I do have them, so I can announce them when I do get codes. But for now, no, I don't have any extra codes, unfortunately. Same here, playing Warframe since 2015 and missed the whole founder rush. Yeah, I know. I think my elder sibling is a founder, but unfortunately they don't play Warframe as much. They do play it on occasion, and I said, oh, can I play with you? And they said, nah, we don't trust you because you now do streaming. We don't want to be doxing ourselves. And I said, you would be doxing yourself anyway. And he's like, yeah, I know, but we're not going to take that and play with you on stream. And I was like, God damn it. What a time it is with the second Dream release. The whole franchise flipped gold since then. I absolutely agree on that. Like the second Dream, the Sacrifice even. I'm outing myself here. I cried in the Sacrifice. Like, that particular quest was like, what? This is what happens to, like, essentially humans, and that's what Warframes, like, are, and that's how they become a Warframe. Like, with the Infested, with Ballas, and, like, all of his BS. It was like, what the hell? Wow, I've got 100 fragments of the Aura number. Yeah, like, the second Dream was just, yeah, that was out of this world, hey. So it's going to be really nice to see a lot of the, I guess, like, the different storylines within the Warframe experience kind of be, like, tied up a little bit and brought into, like, the old piece. I think that's actually really exciting. So we'll see how we go, you know, like, I think it'd be a really good experience, that's for sure. Alright, Miss Lady T. Alright, so finish me rounds then. I love Lady D. She's pretty cool. I'm kind of hoping that we get a little bit more fun in the, what's it called, like the Drippin' Flagon? It's probably like the most interactive of most of the factions here as well. I mean, Kit the Kings is pretty cool. Alka's Children, they're super cute. But it'll be nice to see a little bit more kind of stuff come through with the factions as well. Alright, let's do... there we go. There is one more thing I am just going to tailor. Bear with me. There we go. I don't know what I was trying to do before. Oh, there we go. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. Cool. Done. I think. There we go. Awesome. Technical kind of stuff. It's super fun to do. Bear with me. There we go. Cool and cool. Dope. Alright. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3. Look, I can count. It's great. There we go. Awesome. Sweet. Alright, where we got to go? So we're going to go do Wazowski's paperwork, and then we've got to do Mada. Cool. But yeah, Codex, I think with the whole founder rush, it would have been nice to buy in, basically, and just, like, support them back then, but I wish I knew about it earlier, to be honest, because I definitely would have been a founder if I had the opportunity. But that's alright. I think, look, if Soulframe gives the opportunity to become like a founder of Soulframe, like, hell yeah, I'll be putting myself forward for sure. I think it'd be great.
Play with me in the Twitch Pet Cafe extension. Lol, cat emoji, paw prints emoji.
Alrighty, Mr. Man. Oh, look, there's the paperwork. Thanks, Mike Wazowski. Always watching, Wazowski. Always watching. I've been inspired by Monsters, Inc. See, look, even this, like, axe design is really cool. Like, the fork at the end. I really would like to see that. Like a great axe or something. Weapon in the game. I think that would be cool. There's some really cool concepts that have come through with the Soul Shorts as well. But even at TennoCon, I think they showed quite a lot of different weapon designs and stuff too, which looks really great. Oh, Mada. Haha, she's my favorite. Typhono Hishoro is raiding with a party of 4. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much for the raid. How are you going? I brought random people. We love random people. Necrosis, what's going on? Good to see ya. Oh, nice. Awesome. I believe it would be Necrosis. Oh yeah, I hope you enjoyed the raid music.
Hello, how are you, Typhon?
That's dope. Well, thank you very much, and welcome in Necrosis and Raiders. It's lovely to meet you all. I'm SmoothOpurrator, predominantly a Soulframe streamer and creator. I definitely do like a lot of Warframe and Soulframe, predominantly Soulframe. But thank you very much. It's great to meet you all. Welcome on in. Pando, go drink milk. Indeed. Pando I've actually set up, I think just yesterday, Necrosis. He's, I thought just add like a little bit of something into the chat for you guys if you want. And I thought it's a cat, and I called myself SmoothOpurrator, and everyone refers to it like a cat-like kind of personality, so I thought, you know what? My icon's a cat. I'm SmoothOpurrator. Why not add like a cat? So I thought it was kind of like a win-win for everyone. I was just playing Warframe, getting some farming done, did about 35 minutes for a 20 Orokin cells. Wow. Did daily, weekly, and then talked about appearance and Warframe looks. Hell yeah. Fashion's where it's at, my friend. I was actually just in Warframe not too long ago, probably about like an hour and a half ago. One of my good mates, we just jump in and play. And I said, look, I'll just do like an off-stream, like run through. We just did some of the Coda Lich, and then we, just did a little bit of fashion framing with, I think it was Caliban. I made like a Diablo 3 Imperious look, and I've also replicated a look on Caliban that's very similar to Adis for the new, the new update, but the old piece update that's going to be coming as well. I really like the design of Adis. The sentient companion that we have, and really looking forward to meeting Adis in-game big time. Showed him the housing diff. Oh, nice. That's dope. That's awesome. Cool. I have my Necros back. Oh, like Spider-Man 2077. Hell yeah. And Venom. Yeah, nice. Okay. Oh, Nidus, not Necros. Yeah, cool. Nice. Yeah, there's so much fashion capability within Warframe, hey. Especially with the Signas as well. I'm still trying to get the free one from Barrow, but the extortionist man himself will not allow me to get the extremely rare Signa from him, but that's okay. Hopefully I'll get it. I'm pretty sure I was watching, I think it was Reb. She was doing a showcase of Barrow's new, like, hey, come and spend 50k credits with me and you may get something nice. And then she ended up getting the Signa, and she's like, no way, that's not even possible. It's like, bro, you create the game. You probably have like a much better RNG chance than, like, you know, a lot of players, so. But I mean, it wasn't potential. I think it was in the test build, to be honest. But yeah, I thought that was really funny. But I thought, yeah, that Signa, I would really like to be able to get that one from Barrow. But yeah, he's a rat, it's true. Who's a rat? Necrosis is? Yeah, he can be. But in a, like, amazing way. Like, he saved my bacon the other day. I was doing a co-stream with, who was I doing it with? The Fakest Gamer. He's really cool. He, yeah, messaged me and he's like, hey, do you want to do a co-stream? I said, sure. And, yeah, we were doing a bit of Soulframe together. And there was something going on with, I think the sound output. And I had no idea what I did with my streaming software. And then, yeah, Necrosis came in and saved the day. Oh, Barrow's a rat. Yeah, he definitely is. Oh, they got the Novelist Signa already? God damn it. Alright, well, I need to get their RNG as well. We'll come back of Excal Prime, and Old Piece update is going to be good. That'll be interesting to see, Codex. Yeah, the comeback of Excal Prime. I wonder, will we just have access to it, like, I reckon, probably just for like the old piece, I would assume, because I think if it became free to everyone, that'd be a little bit of a kick in the pants to the founders. Unless they did like a retroactive, you know, hey, you guys helped us, so, you know, here's some extra free stuff for you. But yeah, Escal Prime is 100% just a borrow for the quest. Yeah, I would have thought it would have been. But yeah, I definitely want to get Barrow Rat and his Noble Insignia. It does look pretty cool though. I played a little bit of Soulframe so far, but I'm still pretty lost on what's happening, but that's fine. Ooh, Typhoon, you're in the right place then. Ask me questions if you've got time. I'm more than happy to share the information that I've acquired. I'm also going to do a shameless plug, and there's the socials there. I do have YouTube, Discord, Twitch. I do a lot of stuff on YouTube as well. So if you do have any questions as well, if there's a video in the shorts on the channel that you have interest in, or you feel like there's information that's missing, or you'd like to have an expanded amount of information on that, ask me. Thank you very much also for the follow. I don't expect that. But yeah, if you're keen to jump on there at your leisure, I was just mentioning to everyone before, if you have any sort of questions, like within using like the codex or the journal, or like just where the game is taking you within Soulframe, ask away. I'm more than happy to help. I've been part of Soulframe since Preludes 8, but I think functionally I've picked up on quite a bit of information, so yeah, it's been really cool. And also, don't worry, gang, the game is still in early ages, so you can adapt pretty quick. Yeah, totally. Exactly, Necrosis. Like, it's still really early. It's like moldable clay, you know, nothing set in stone. Depending on what they're developing, what they're shipping in the updates, in the hotfixes, and the preludes, yeah, there's still plenty to work with and learn. So don't worry. Like, once they do kind of say, you know, hey, the game's fully open to everyone, if and when that'll be soon, I don't know. But as far as the code giveaways go, there are people doing them, and as far as I'm aware, I know that the Fakest Gamer was doing them as well when we were doing our co-stream last week. And yeah, I mean, there's people in the community who are really lovely, and they're like, hey, like, are you streaming? Like, do you want a code to give away? I've done 2 myself, probably about like last month or maybe the month before. But yeah, if I come across any extra ones, I'll definitely be posting that up in the Twitch schedule too, and give you guys plenty of notice as well. I'll do a little post thing on YouTube and whatever. And yeah, I'm happy to run some giveaways for people as well if you're keen to get the get a code. Definitely for free. It is, you know, it should be that way. Any sort of like paid kind of thing is no, a big no. Or like, yeah, hawking them for coinage, let's say, is, yeah, well against the terms of service and use as well. So I'd be, yeah, just like to kind of disclaim that as well. So is that something you unlock further in? I last unlocked the blacksmith. Which one, Typhoon? How's the multiplayer in game? It's not too bad. Yeah, it's 3 people per lobby. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty much like what Necrosis is saying. Like, it's basically like the Very. A little bit of different stuff, like different weapons and stuff. Unfortunately, we don't have an amp. But, I mean, you've got bows, and you've got the AoE. So, the AoE from bows is, like, exceptionally, like, stupidly strong. So, it's pretty cool. You can make these explode just by doing, like, a hold light attack as well, and you get, like, firecracker arrows. It's pretty dope. Use the sword. Oh, yeah, Ness, which one? Is it the Ignemora? The one with flame, or? Because there's a few different longswords, too, but I can jump in and show you some of the weapons and stuff. I probably should switch up the build anyway. I generally do a few different build runs and different packs. The flame one, yeah, Ignemora. It's very strong. I would definitely recommend jump back in if you can, and have a bit of a play around with the different builds that we've got in game at the moment. Because the where's the Tetherin? There we go. I forget. I've got to confirm. Ignemora is really, really nice. It is a little bit slower. But if you don't have access to Ignemora, another longsword that's really, really strong is the Vetch. It's literally like a point beneath Ignemora, and they're both on the same rarity attunement of Courage, which is really nice. I think this one should be a 3-star as well, similar to the Gathanan, which is a 3-star attunement to Spirit. I'm thinking about changing that one to Courage, but yeah, I probably will, because I like magic kind of stuff. So the Odiak is really nice, and the Gwilyn as well. That's a starter staff in the game now. So some wild tangent. I went to the top floor of the south side castle and found a bedroom, probably the king's, random asset placed in there. Codex. That is not the king's bedroom. That is our mother's bedroom of when we actually see the very first start scene of the game. That's where we come from. Like, I've even got the video up on YouTube with like the very starting scene, an Envoy's journey. I've got a ton of those in the Soulframe playlist in YouTube. It should all be labeled in there. If it's not correctly, just tag the video and just pop your name in there from what you've got on here, and I can update it. But yeah, that's the bedroom that our mum is singing to us when we're first starting out in Soulframe. I didn't know that. I'm trying to think of who showed me that one. I think Helix did, actually. Helix Rook. I don't know if she's still in chat or not. I think so. But yeah, that's our mother's bedroom. So haven't able to craft anything new yet. Oh, Typhoon, is that the is it because of the rank for Tubal-Cain, I assume? You've got to build up your bond with her. So, meaning like you've got like a tier 1 selection of weapons that you can craft. Same thing with your armor as well. The game basically will stopgate you each tier level. So, the more you craft, the more you level your weapons and your packs together, the more you'll build more bond with Tubal-Cain, and eventually you'll get the right amount of resources by doing all of this, the Sparrow Tails in-game, to be able to make, say, like the Armament of Iridis and gaining all the fragments that you need to build them. And then you'll keep on building up your bond with her. So that's the best and essentially like the quickest way to be able to level everything in the game for you as well. Tethering is currently bugged on Melee. Oh, really? I haven't had a problem with it, to be honest, Necrosis. I've been bashing it out pretty good. It's been pretty fun. Oh, you've got the base sword, the Vuldor. That one's still pretty good, though. The Solace one's pretty good, but I'm pretty sure it's an attunement to Spirit. So if you just boost your Spirit Virtue, you'll do more damage with it. I thought you meant the skill. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't have enough bond with her. Yeah. Basically just crafting and building stuff with Tubal-Cain. It doesn't make her any less depressing to listen to sometimes. She definitely needs a hug. And she definitely doesn't credit herself for being a good blacksmith. But anyway, she's just doing the imposter syndrome kind of stuff. So hopefully when she gets to like level rank 4 or 5, maybe she'll be a lot happier and be like, hell yeah, like I'm an absolute boss bitch, you know? So bond is increased through actually crafting. Yes. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you just keep running your faction tails, run around the world, pick up everything, kill everything. And the more you like acquire, it's similar to Warframe in a lot of ways, where the more you do, the more you get rewarded, essentially. The factions are a little bit different in this game, though. They're not quite like the syndicates. They do take a little bit of time to build up, but once you've got like a rank 5, you can switch to different factions at will, but it takes about 5 days for that to reset, to be able to get access to a different faction. But I definitely recommend within factions, level yourself up to rank 5 with whoever you start with, and then switch to a new faction once you've got everything acquired. Basically, the bond is for getting her confidence back. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think she's quite pretty, to be honest. Like, I think her hair's like, she's very maiden-like, I think, as well. But I mean, yeah, I think they had to add like a few wrappings and stuff around her, like top, because I'm pretty sure it was just like straps before, and I think that may have been slightly alarming for people. But to me, I thought aren't most gamers like kind of like, hey, like we like seeing a little bit of like TNB, but apparently not. So they had to change her design features a little bit on her armor, but I didn't have a problem with it. I was like, cool, if you want to get your titties out, like, go for it. Speaking of the corner map, I just found a lighthouse in the southern end of the map near the giant crash ship. There's a really big machine turret there. I had to play with a... Oh, yeah. By any chance, Toshiro, do you have the Odiak gauntlets on you? Those tanks do not like the voltaic damage from them. They smash the crap out of those Odin Basalcum. Or if you don't have access to the Odiak gauntlets, the lightning thrown gauntlets, you can use, like, say, like, Ribbed 2. Any of, like, the short blades, like the Umsula Rev 2, they're usually pretty good, because they have, like, a double damage instance. So it basically keeps the Basalcum, Odin Basalcum tanks in, like, a constant state of, like stagger, basically. But these gauntlets here, the Odiak, these shit all over those Odin Basalcum. Oh, you don't have any magic weapons? What pack did you start with? Yeah, magic is amazing. Yeah. Thanks for the update. You've really mastered the alpha. Ah, thanks, Codex. That's lovely. Wow. I don't know if I've mastered it yet, but I'm certainly enjoying it for sure. So, top floor of the side castle. Yeah, Mama's room. It's pretty cool to be able to get into that room there, Codex, though. But yeah, I wouldn't have had any idea how to get there unless Helix kind of showed me how to get up through all the towers, and then you've got to jump over some stairs to the other side, and then you run up, and then you drop down into the balcony, and then you go into the room. But yeah, it's the mum's room. It's pretty cool. I started with Tetherin. Okay, so you've started with Tetherin. Okay. Yeah, you'll be able to craft everything eventually. It's mostly just, yeah, doing your faction tales. I'm probably just about to run one, to be honest. I actually want to chuck the the Royal Tines on. So bear with me. I'm just going to put the right amount of pointage system in play. And I think I want that. And I don't think I want range, so I'm going to be putting a little bit more into our spirit. Hashiro as well. Spirit is your duration. I'm sure if Necrosis is like helping you as well. He knows a lot of stuff. But just a quick rundown. Your grace is based on your range of like your abilities and your weapons. More so like your abilities of your packs, rather. Your weapons will work separately to what your virtues do. But your main focus is at present, Spirit's more of like your duration of how long your abilities last, and then Courage is just like your damage output for your weapons, but also your packed abilities. So with Tetherin, you've got Fellist, which is application of melee strike steel accumulative damage. So you pop that, you get about 5 hits, which have like extendedly strong attacks, and then it drops down. But the first ability, once it's up to the Bond 30, think of it like a Warframe. You've only got 3 abilities. This is your Warframe. You can swap in between the other 6 that we've got in the game currently. Definitely aim to get the Ode Tempest. You will absolutely love that. I can guarantee that. It's probably one of the best in the game, to be honest. I say that every single time, but it's amazing. I was like, man, these skills run out fast. Yeah, they do. Actually, thank you for saying that too. I'll quickly show you this. With the regeneration of your abilities, most of the packs do have a node that's called a kin, and that definitely helps to regenerate your abilities a lot faster. So you're not really like stuffing around, basically. Not all the trees are going to be the same. They do have different, like a first and secondary passive, which is really nice. So this is the one that's based on Tetherin, which I look like I need to re-put all of my skills points back into. But keep your eye out for a kin. It's really, really good. Your organic powers recharge more quickly. They do. It's insane. Yeah, cool. Nice. Yeah, it definitely makes you a decent tank. The Conqueror is an interesting one. I'm not actually sure if you do absorb life from enemies you fell. But I was playing around with this one yesterday. Wingspan as well. When you're leveling a pact, this one's a decent one to give to your Envoy and your pact, because it just gives you more time to get back to your body in sparry form if you get downed. Voided is good, but definitely keep an eye out for Symphony or Sympathy. It's regaining life on Smite, and that's a synergy of when a enemy is smitten and they're starting to glow like a red, a green, or a blue. Pop your soul mode, whatever keybind you've got it set to, and it pulls their soul out of them, and it gives you full restoration of your health and whatever corresponding color ability that they are. So say it's like green, and I've used my second ability, which is green, and I use that. It just pulls the soul out of them, and it gives you full health again. It's amazing. Voided is really, really, really good too on all of the packs as well. I'd probably say the only pact that you wouldn't necessarily need to use Smite on would be the Iselda, because you've got a really good healing ability with it. This one here, the Elder Bloom, it's beautiful, like Warframe pact thing. It's beautiful. But the Elder Bloom, this has got the most high sustainable health in the game. So you can pop that, drop it on the ground. It's a pretty quick cast. It used to be a little bit slow, but it pops out really well now. And you can literally just stand in it and just get the crap beaten out of you by like 10 of the enemies, and you will just heal right back. It's not even a thing. This is the pact and the bond that I started with, was the Iselda pact. It's the best healing in the game. It's absolutely insanely good. Some of the other packs I really enjoy. Ode Tempest is just stupidly good. I love showing that one off. It's a voltaic electric pact. Oren Gall's really cool too. And Garrod Reed's pretty good too. I don't mind the synergy of that. The Torment, the Memory of Corruption, it's actually quite good. It's just basically a one hit to any sort of really weak enemy, but then any sort of like boss enemy, it kind of just stuns them and doesn't really do all that much. Am I still leveling the Tines? I am. Okay. I'll see if I can find you an Ode Basalcum, and we can use the short blades for it. Conqueror is solid. Conqueror does regen on kills. Yeah. So I don't need to invest in Symphony. Yeah, fair enough. I don't mind like the extra. Oh, look, we've got no Basalcum. Perfect. The good thing about like the twin blades, like you're doing 2 instances of damage too. So I'll pop this and I'll use the Tetherin Pact, and I'll show you what I mean with the tanks. They can be absolute pain in the ass. I think initially when I first went up against them, they just cannonballed me, they rolled me, and I thought, oh well, I don't know how the hell I'm going to take these guys on. But if you get right up in their grill and you don't hit their visual, you can kind of sneak up on them, but they definitely smack the crap out of you. And the good thing is too, they're not very smart. You can kind of just run around in circles. I'm pretty sure it's on like the lower level here. Yeah, there it is. But I think if it doesn't notice you, you can kind of back. Okay, god damn it. Pop your 2 with the defense, and then just wail in them with the double daggers. If an enemy doesn't knock you out of it. But yeah, pop your 2 and then just pop your 1, and then I think they may have fixed its angling of trajectory of using its cannonball, but it's relatively okay to take down. But I think before, maybe it was hotfixed, I guess. They couldn't quite get the right angle at you, and you could just dish into them in between their legs, the front legs, and you'd be able to take them out pretty quick. Where is it? If you usually just come in at this angle, you can just sit right here and just take them on. So if there's another one, I'll see if I can find it. But the dual daggers are really, really good, especially with the enemies who've got shields. They're really annoying, and they've got a really good slide too. You don't mean to, but you actually slide quite a lot if you do like a running heavy at someone. But yeah, these guys are really dope daggers, to be honest. Really, really good. Yeah, account levels MR is on top left screen when your menu screen. Kind of, yeah. You've got like your status up here. We don't have access to like your profile or anything just yet, but you can do like your invite squad and recent players. You do get the inbox messages coming up for whatever reason. We don't have inboxes just yet. I think it's just like a placeholder. But the friends tab is basically where like you can add your friend and you can search for people, and then these are all the people I've got in this account. There's Miss Helix. She's amazing. Fakist, I was playing with the other day. Geraldson, Thyark, and Linky, and yeah, I've met some really cool people. Murph the Smurf, I think we were playing the other day. And yeah, it's kind of hard to catch people on the timeline sometimes, but yeah. Yeah, top left. Yeah, it's very similar to Warframe. Like, the way that they've set a lot of their in-game assets, it's pretty easy to navigate. Just the icons look different. But we do have access to, like, the codex and the journal. I think the journal could honestly be absorbed into the codex. Or if they want to kind of make it more fantasy-ish, just absorb the codex into the journal. And then you've got a Fables tab, like, just down here. Because we've got the notes here. And, I mean, you've even got the fables in here anyway. So I think that could work pretty well. So and then it's a compendium of like all the stuff that you've done in the game anyway. So a little bit different to the codex of Warframe, but granted too, Warframe's been in a lot longer development than Soulframe has. So yeah, save a tree, hell yeah. I'm going to get some sleep. Thanks for chatting about the game. I'll be lurking. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, go get some sleep. You don't have to lurk. And thank you very much for the raid, too, with everyone as well. It's been lovely. But yeah, pretty much like, I think what I'm going to do is just finish off this, this Sparrowtail and get that happening. And then I think I did get a message from someone earlier today. I've got to check. I may have a little gift for people as well. Probably in the next week, but I've got to double check a few things before I announce anything. But definitely keep an eye on the socials as well. Alright, what blessing have we got? Spirit amplification. Okay. Alright, what Banneret are we taking on? I'm kind of hoping it's the fire lady. She's a bit of a bee, but I kind of like fighting her. She's really fun to take on. Oh yeah, she's down there. Cool. I'm gonna take a nap too. No worries, Necrosis. Thank you very much for the raid and dropping in with everyone as well, or bringing everyone along. That was awesome. Alright, where are we at? I'm probably, I'm coming close to the, probably the end of the stream anyway. I'll probably give it about 5 minutes. And, just if you guys have got, like, any Q&A you'd want to ask just before we wrap up, more than happy to answer some stuff. That's not a problem at all. Or anything that you think that could be added into the game as well. It's good, feedback as well. I, more than open to a sharing space for sure. So if you have a question and you're not sure to ask it, just do it anyway. See, look at that. That's Tethrin on a Banneret. 2 hits with the fly blades and she's dead. Love her. Alright, so we've got Feybolt. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Wait a minute. What's that? What is this? That's a green potion on the ground. I want it. What does it do? Can you guys see that? Look at that green glowy potion. I want it.
Meows and waves poor greetings, furry ends. Your perfect pet cat is here to entertain you with puntastic jokes. Let's have a Mewvelous stream. Lol.
My gosh, the AI conversation with that cat is like, hey, pay attention to me. I may actually edit the personality of it though, just so it kind of reflects a little bit of my humor if I can. But we'll see. I'm still learning how it all kind of gels together, really. Oh, chest. Okay, cool. Okay. Alright. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up for the the morning stream for tomorrow. In game 2, if you guys aren't sure or aware, if you've been in like a host game, if you've been the host or not, it's always a good idea to come into the Nightfold and talk to two Volcane. That seems to be like a little bit of a safeguarding safe point to save, especially if you've been in a squad in Soulframe. But the host migration stuff isn't too bad. It was like really janky before, but it's not as bad as what it was. I think, what am I going to set up for tomorrow? I've already done quite a bit of soapbox talk on the Hand of Mora, but Siren definitely seems to be a pact that a lot of people have been asking for as well. Kyle, welcome. How are you going? What game is that? It's called Soulframe. It's made by the developers at DE who make Warframe. It's the pre-alpha state sister game of Warframe. Kind of like a little bit Soulsy, but it's a lot more forgiving than, say, like Elden Ring. It's the best comparison I can give you. But it's very cool. It's very, very fun. Bit more sci-fi fantasy. You play basically like a warrior of nature, but you can make it pretty much anything that you want in the state of, say, like if you like a little bit of magic, you like a little bit more hack and slash, even just basically bossing enemies with certain packs, weapons, and builds. It's pretty cool. So, Zelman, hello, welcome. How are you? And is it on an online game? It is, yeah. So, yeah, you've got to download a client. It's not necessarily open to everyone just yet, but do keep an eye out for even like Soulframe.com. They've got quite a lot of information that come up with future updates and hotfixes of the game. They do have a Discord. I would recommend jumping into their Discord as well. There is a public one, and they do put their updates through there as well for keys and streams and soul shorts and things. And I do have those announcements come through my Discord as well. And yeah, I like to do a few bits and pieces of the Soulframe updates. I pretty much, at the moment, run a lot of Soulframe streams. I do a little bit of, I do a little bit of Warframe streaming as well, but predominantly I like to focus in on Soulframe because it's a little bit slower paced, but it is enjoyable, and it's in a very cool, like, pre-alpha state, so there's lots of different bits and pieces changing, and I just like the pace of the game, to be honest. But I do sometimes during the week, I'll jump in and do like a Warframe stream as well. I've been a long-term Warframe player, roughly about a decade, so if you've got questions about Warframe, I'm more than happy to open the platform to you guys for that as well. And yeah, it's been I'm probably going to be wrapping up stream as well, so I know that you guys have, some of you guys have just stopped in to say hello, so I do appreciate you guys doing that as well. You want to see combat? Yeah, I'll just quickly see if I can find at least one Sparrowtail for you. And the combat's still here and there, but it is it's pretty good. Like you can dodge roll. There are mechanics of, say, like blocking and parrying. So if you get like a proper parry, I'll see if I can showcase that for you quickly. And then I'll probably end up wrapping up stream because there are a few things that I need to get done before tomorrow morning. And then I'll be doing a live commentary, basically, of Soulframe, just on the journey of an envoy as well. So I'm not very good with the parry mechanic. I don't really use it that much, but it is definitely something that's part of the game as well. So that's a parry just there. So if you get the gold kind of glint and like the sound of metal on metal, just that one there, you can push them back and basically just punish them. So that is a mechanic that's part of the game. one that I haven't really practiced all that much on. It's a lot more forgiving in the sense of, say like Elden Ring, for example, you've really got to time what you're doing. It is a time-based mechanic, but it's a lot more forgiving than what Elden would be like. So, yeah, it's definitely like a medieval kind of style of like similar to Warframe. To give you a quick rundown of what a Warframe would be in Soulframe, it's these items called packs. So this one's got a name of Tethrin, and you can swap them out and you can change them to different ones. So, and they've all got 3 abilities. So to give you like the concept of Warframe, but in Soulframe, these are basically your Warframes, but with 3 abilities. And they've all got like their own unique feel, just like Warframes as well. So Tethrin, you could think of being like Excalibur. And then you've got Ode Tempest, which is more of, say, like Jaya in a way, because it's more electricity based on there. Garen Brood, you could probably say Garen Brood would kind of be like, it's a stunning, blinding crowd control. I'd probably say something like, maybe like, kind of like Oberon in a way. But the Torment ability is kind of like a one-hit, one-shot kind of thing. Nothing really comes to the top of my head on that one. Hand of Mora, think like Ember, like World on Fire. Not as cool. Or like kind of Flare, more so. Like with Ignis Wrath, it's more of like an AoE style flame application. It's still definitely within its developmental state, this particular pact. For a lot of people who have been playing Soulframe for a while, we've had a lot of discussion around this particular pact at the moment. And Siren, kind of like, think like Ivara. You can blind people, you can use decoy like Loki, and then you can actually transform yourself like Titania. That's the best way that I can kind of give like an explanation on that one. Aselda, you can turn people to stone, so it's like Atlas. You've got Elder Bloom, Trinity, Champion's Blessing, Phantom Flock. It's kind of like single like little spiders, I guess like Araxia. And then you've got Orangor as well, which is essentially like a wolf pact. So you can summon up wolves to your side. You can turn into a wolf form. So essentially it's kind of like Varuna. Basically, it's all in one encompassing Varuna pact. But yeah, that's just to kind of give you a rundown of what like the packs are like in comparison to say like Warframe. It's the best kind of way. Yeah. PvP, no. There's no real PvP in there. You do have availability for squad. You've got 3 people in squad at the moment. I don't know if it's going up to 4-man squad just yet, but we'll see. Oh, Fakist, hey, what's going on? Yeah, cool. Yeah, good timing. Everyone, if you haven't followed like the Fakist gamer, he was the great man that I was telling you guys about before. We did a very cool fun co-stream the other day, so I'll see if I can do the shouty for you as well. So it was really fun. We had a great stream, and like I say, with Necrosis, he helped out a lot. He was our sound engineer for the day, and yeah, if you haven't given him a follow, please do. So yeah.
Hello,
and Kyle as well, thank you very much for popping in and asking a few questions, and I'm glad I got to show you a few of the different mechanics as well. But unfortunately, real life does call, and I'm kind of 15 minutes over stream end time. But this is why I do it too. Like, I really enjoy people popping in and sharing their interest, asking questions, and yeah, just kind of getting into it and getting amongst it and asking questions. That's what it's all about too. So and for any of you guys too, I'll just chuck the socials and chat there for you, and then over YouTube, I'll chuck them in there for you too. And just at your leisure, if you're keen to see any of the content that I've been putting together on YouTube, feel free to leave your comments, likes. If you like it, sub. If you don't, you don't have to. I do appreciate it though if you do, because I do want to build like a little bit more of a community, especially around Soulframe. I really enjoy this game, and if there's anything that I can do to help you guys, ask your questions. I can't help if you guys don't ask. So yeah, it's definitely about building that conversation around this really cool title. So also too, if I get any codes, I'm definitely going to be. Thank you very much, Selman. That's dope. And yeah, I'll be putting more content up tomorrow, and I do have my schedule up on Twitch, so I will be doing a live stream of the 3rd episode of an Envoy's journey for Soulframe. So if you guys are keen to tune into that, don't worry about me not answering your questions while you guys are in chat. I can probably do that after stream. So the way that I'm running it is I will stream roughly for about an hour. I'll take you guys through an episode. If you want to tune in and just watch, it's kind of basically smoothie movies. But once I'll finish off the episode, I will say the closing line, and then I will end stream. But then I can jump back in and do what I'm doing now. Is just having a bit of a checkout and just having a conversation and getting feedback from you guys too. So I really just want to kind of play and make it a little bit more interactive and not overly visually stimulating with like the cat thing that I've got on Twitch at the moment. But yeah, it'll be a little bit different setup for tomorrow. But if you want to follow that journey, I've got that set up on Twitch. So, but yeah, thank you very much, all of you, for popping in and saying hey. And I think I'm really looking forward to tomorrow now too. So if you guys are around, pop in, and yeah, I'm keen to share some of the earned knowledge I think that I found through Soulframe as well. So, and I'm more than happy to share the experience. So thank you very much, all of you, for popping in. But now I will say ciao. Ciao.
Hello, how are you, Zelman_99? Lol.